Well, you remember back when, near the start of this LP, when I said it probably wasn't a good idea to just mass record segments? I'm kind of just feeling like doing that for some inadequately explored reason. And yeah, the start of this level sucks. At least deaths like this are fine. Like, if I have the one-off death like that, I'm not gonna be too fussed over it. It's not that big of a deal. Managed to get over there, but just by the skin of my teeth, though. But I kind of want to keep an eye out on my remaining health here. I think I kind of have to go in here. Are there any other enemies in there? No. I'm actually pretty happy about this because there was supposed to be like a fuck ton of Triad enforcers in this area. And which is not a very... Obviously, you know, that's just something to do with RNG and the random monster placement and whatnot, but so far we have run into a grand total of a single Triad enforcer. And I'm content with this. I'd rather want it to run into one as opposed to like 15 or 20. Now, over here we have another hidden door, which I initially thought, like when I started practicing for this, was a mandatory because it has a gold key. Turns out the gold key is actually not needed to beat this level at all, much like the silver key in the previous level. Oh, Jesus Christ. And of course, it's a bazooka wielder. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, do we have a priest porridge anywhere? I kind of need a priest porridge right now. Because if I die here, then I lose the segment. Crap. No, well, we got some monk meal. It's a semblance of health, but whatever. I'll take it. I will say, though, and admit this right now, I haven't actually done quite as much practicing with this level as I really should. A lot of the knowledge I'm getting from this level in particular is coming from the Psychedelic Eyeball LP of this game. So that's how I know about like the gold key not being needed and various other hullabaloo, like this touch plate over here and this silver key, which you do need. Speaking of gold key, let's have a look in here. For some reason I have to take one additional step. Okay, oh damn it, I shot that 25er. Whatever, just gonna blow this to pieces. And hit those, hit that, and hit that. And then I actually want to go back because I just realized that there is another secret area in round about here where you can find a... Yeah, here it is. Just in here, we get through a flame wall. And that will be very useful for me. And an extra life, apparently. In case you wanted to use up a bunch of those trying to get past the start of this level and just fail epically. I don't know why you'd want to do that, that's a very bad idea. Anyways, in here we have what is probably the hardest room of the level. Thankfully that has been made infinitely easier by the fact that we managed to just get in and hit that Triad Enforcer. And I think there was another one over there, so I got rid of him as well. And here I'm going to make an attempt. If it fails, I'm not going to be too fast. Okay, that was glorious. There was a four-way turret in the middle of that room. And if the flame wall hits it, it does nothing. It literally just stops dead in its tracks. Which is very, very annoying. I'm going to leave that there because if there are any other sort of enemies hanging around the place, the turret should be right to take care of those. Except that they all seem to be just sort of in these areas where they don't seem to pick up on the fact that you exist until you sort of walk around the corner. Plus there's a whole bunch of enemies. That wave of enemies is getting rinsed because there was an enforcer in it. And then here I'm just going to do some precise flying while I hit that guy begging for mercy with a bazooka missile. That's always great. Are there any other enemies in this, like, general area? there does not seem to be. And there was one bazooka toting lightning guard there. Okay. That area is sort of taken care of. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. I guess you were just sort of there and the turrets sort of decided that you were hostile. I mean, you were, but they should have picked up on the fact that they weren't hostile towards him. But, whatever. Let's get a fresh mag here. And have a look in here. Yay, more robots. I'm totally going to get some good use out of the... Oh, jeez. Hello. Maybe I should have done, like, one quick practice run just to freshen my memory of this area. Because I have found myself in situations where I could well have gotten myself completely and utterly shredded. Oh, hello. There's... Like, I knew there was an enforcer. I just wanted to... I don't even know why I'm combating him from a distance. I've still got the bulletproof armor. What's this? No, nothing behind there. Something behind there. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. These are pillars. On your way to collecting this, there is a touch plate. If you trigger the touch plate, it will move this, which you need to move in order to progress. But what it will also do is rearrange these into a position where it blocks you. So if you miss something from in that area back there, too bad. You're going to have to find an asbestos armor. And spoiler alert, there are none. Actually, I can't say for certain if that is indeed the case. But again, you find yourself blocked off here. It's kind of dickish, this area of the level. Oh god. I forgot about this. Okay, so we're throwing a save. I'll throw this. If I had to redo the previous segment for some reason, I'd be starting at the start anyway. Okay, cool. That one required a little bit more timing. Now, in Psychedelic Eyeballs LP, when you move these, one of the lightning guards dropped their bazooka right where this column was, and he accidentally picked it up and then moved the columns across. Like, this is before the columns were here. And so he inadvertently got his firebomb stuck inside this thing, and therefore he could not collect it. Which was very, very saddening, because when he was fighting off the wave of enemies in here, there were about 3 or 4 enforcers, which was really bad. I just wanted to make sure that didn't happen to me, and there was in fact a lightning guard, but there was only one and he didn't have a bazooka, so it was perfectly fine. You should have died from that firebomb, because I'm pretty sure I hit you directly. Oh, well, it's fine. I mean, if he lived the second one, I would have had the flame wall here. Wait, what is this? Something kind of stupid. Okay, whatever. Just gonna move on now. I've been meaning to talk about the multiplayer in this game, actually. I kind of wanted to talk about it in the previous segment, but I guess I just plumb forgot about it. That just sort of disappeared and did nothing. Oh crap, I'm down to 2 HP. Oh no. Okay, that may have sucked. Okay, we have some more priest porridge. If I have any more... Like, are there any more bazookas or weapons of some variety here? Okay, I thought these were all bonus barrels. I guess that explains why he didn't, like, just blow up one of those and hopefully get a thing, because there was only one of them. Alright. I've got more than enough health to deal with now. Okay. That might have been a bit bad, but I will probably just talk about it in the next segment, because that's going to be a long level and I'll have more than enough time to talk about that sort of side of the game. Wait, oh. That's where it opened. Okay. Yay, food. Not yay for enemies. Alright. Okay, so this room, I'm not even sure why I'm even exploring this room, because there's this section here with a push wall that is actually locked, and you need to trigger a touch plate. One in a series of touch plates, I should say. And I will trigger this very, very shortly, because you may be kind of wondering, okay, well, you've gone through all the other areas of this level. Where the hell's the secret exit? Well, there's only one level left that can have the secret exit, and it's this one. So your powers of deduction, if you work that out, are really not that great. Yeah, the touch plate's right there though, which can be a real dick because it's right near the end of the level, and so you have to go in there, which opens this area out. And then when you hit this touch plate, it opens this area. This hallway is lined to the brim with what do you call it? The pitfalls. Those are the ones. So getting through there is going to be a bit dickish, but first thing I want to do is show off this secret area here, which is literally just an extra life. On the bright side though, we have 69 of them, so yay, until we collect another 11 points worth of life items, which I don't think we will be doing anytime soon. Okay, now we want to go in here, and there is a wall, and if you go in here, there is a god mode, so we can just navigate our way through this stupid crap. And here's the dick move. You got like fuck all health left even if you do navigate this, and you get met with a entourage of Triad forces which just throw grenades in your face and fuck you up. But we've got god mode, so those guys can get fucked. This level can also just kind of piss off as well, because now we have to go into the secret exit. Yeah, a lot of secret walls. I think this was sort of like modeled off of the wall-to-wall mechanic just by the name itself, and there's a whole bunch of walls, and you have to push walls left, right, and frickin' any which way you can in order to get through to this level, so makes sense. It's just kind of shit compared to the original wall-to-wall. The original wall-to-wall was that great, but whatever. It's better than this level though. This level sucks, and we're going to find out starting next segment. So see you then.